World Tsunami Awareness Day, 5th November. World Tsunami Awareness Day is observed on 5th November to highlight the dangers of tsunami and to focus on the importance of the early warning systems to minimize the damage caused due to natural hazard. This day also provides traditional knowledge about tsunamis. History. The country of Japan is credited to having founded World Tsunami Awareness Day. Because of the country's experience with tsunamis, they became leaders in preparing for these natural disasters. Japan has expertise in tsunami early warning and reducing future impacts of tsunamis. November 5th was chosen as World Tsunami Awareness Day to commemorate the Japanese story of Inemora no Hi, or burning of the rice sheaves. In 1858, a Japanese farmer saw the tide recede and knew a tsunami was about to hit. He set fire to his rice harvest to warn the other villagers. Afterwards, the farmer built an embankment and planted trees to protect the village from future tsunamis. In 2015, the United Nations declared November 5th as World Tsunami Awareness Day. What is tsunami? The term tsunami is a Japanese term which means harbor wave. A tsunami is a series of giant waves caused by earthquakes or undersea volcanic eruptions and underwater landslides. Tsunami waves can travel at a speed of 800 km per hour and its height can be 20 feet to 300 feet. The speed of tsunami waves depends on the depth of the ocean. The speed of tsunami is fast in deep water while slow down when reaching shallow waters. Most tsunami waves are less than 10 feet high. In extreme events, they can be exceed 100 feet. Large tsunamis can flood more than a mile inland. The first wave may not be the largest or most damaging, and the danger may last for hours or days. Tsunamis are a serious threat to life and property. Even small tsunamis can be dangerous, especially to swimmers, sufferers, and boats in harbors. Where do they happen? Tsunamis can strike any coast. Low-lying areas such as beaches, bays, lagoons, harbors, river mouths, and areas along rivers and streams leading to the ocean are the most vulnerable. Tsunamis can happen anytime, any season, and during any weather. They can be generated far away, across the ocean, or locally. Local tsunamis can arrive just minutes after a disturbance. Tsunamis are rare but extremely deadly waves. In the past 100 years, 58 tsunami incidents have claimed more than 2.6 lakh lives, or an average of 4,600 per disaster. These death tolls have made a tsunami as the most dangerous natural disaster. Around 80% of tsunamis occur in the Pacific Ocean, but the deadliest tsunami ever was recorded in the Indian Ocean in December 2004. It caused an estimated 2.27 lakh deaths in 14 countries including India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Indonesia. Tsunami warnings. There are two types of tsunami warnings: official and natural. Official tsunami warnings are broadcast through radio, television, and wireless emergency alerts. They may also come through outdoor sirens, officials, text message alerts, and telephone notifications. In India, the Indian Tsunami Early Warning Center, hosted at the Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services in Hyderabad, Telangana, is one of the 3 regional centers of the Indian Ocean Tsunami Warning and Mitigation System. The Indian system will issue both national and regional alerts from its system with color coding to differentiate warnings, alerts, and watches at national level and threat or no threat status to Indian Ocean nations. Message will go out over SMS, email, global telecommunication system, and fax with links to a web-based bulletin system public within India and accessible via password to the 24 participating countries. Natural warnings include a strong or long earthquake, a loud roar like a train or an aeroplane from the ocean, unusual ocean behavior, the ocean look like a fast rising flood or a wall of water, or it would drain away suddenly like a very low tide. If you experience any of these natural warnings, even just one, a tsunami could be coming. How to respond to a tsunami warning? If you are in a tsunami hazard zone and receive an official warning, stay out of water and away from beaches and waterways. Get more information from radio, television, or your mobile device. If officials ask you to evacuate more quickly to a safe place, follow evacuation signs or go as high or far inland away from water as possible. If you are in a tsunami hazard zone and receive a natural warning, a tsunami could arrive within minutes. In case of an earthquake, protect yourself, drop cover or hold on. Be prepared for aftershocks. Each time the earth shakes, drop, cover and hold on. Take action. Do not wait for an official warning or instructions from the officials. As soon as you can, move safely, move quickly to a safe place. Follow evacuation signs or go as high or far inland away from the water as possible. If there is earthquake damage, avoid fallen power lines and stay away from weakened structures. When you are in a safe place, get more information from radio, television, or your mobile device. If you are outside the tsunami hazard zone and receive a warning, stay where you are unless officials tell you otherwise. Things to take care after tsunami. Stay out of the tsunami hazard zone until officials say it is safe. The cancellation of a warning does not mean danger has passed. Stay out of any building with damage or water around it until a professional or official says it is safe. Get updates and safety instructions from radio, television, or your mobile device. Observance of the day. Many countries host events to help spread awareness for tsunamis. They hold educational seminars to help the public learn about tsunamis, as well as discussion panels on disaster preparedness. We can also observe the day by learning all about tsunamis, thinking about what you would do in the event of a tsunami, getting a natural disaster emergency plan in place, watching a tsunami movie such as The Impossible, Deep Impact 2012 and The Perfect Storm. When sharing on social media, use #World Tsunami Awareness Day.